What I am is a host of this show, Basement Birds. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode number 45. Yeah, 45. Well, as we discussed the other day, episode 50 will go live on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So I believe,
so we're gonna
if
get
my
the deep
math is
dive
correct, 5
of-
weeks from today is Valentine's Day. So
get the deep dive of Logan and Nicole's relationship. This is also this is episode 45.
No, so I guess we could talk about it on that day, but maybe on that day what we'll talk about is how her and I went on we went on a show. I used to host a show when I was in college. I hosted the morning show, and we had Nicole on, and we did how well do you know each other? We got 1 or 2 out of 10. I mean, it was really bad. We were dating for 10 years at that time.
Could I come up with 10 questions to ask you guys on that episode to recreate it and see if you've gotten any better? That could be fun. That could be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Maybe we'll do that. We should have a live stream, but I know that requires a lot.
Valentine's Day live stream? Good luck getting approval from Nicole for that one.
Yeah. Well, maybe. At some point, we should do another live stream because I like
we
that.
Should.
Maybe in the middle, you're going to be in season then. I was going to say in the middle of summer would work out great for me. But anyway.
I'd be able to find time for it, depending on when we plan it.
We should do it again. I had a lot of fun
fun
with that. We could have Patrick back on. He was having a grand old time last week here.
With his Domino's takes.
Dude, by the way, if you haven't heard last week's episode, Patrick, and by the time this comes out, you'll probably have seen the clip on social media, but Patrick has a hot pizza take that Domino's is better than Chuck E. Cheese. And I don't know about you, Reid.
Yeah.
I enjoy a good Chuck E. Cheese pie, and Domino's is not doing it for me.
See, I like Domino's, but I can't remember the last time I've been to a Chuck E. Cheese. It's had to have been when I was, I don't know, in elementary school for someone's birthday party. And I mean,
Maybe.
I probably had the pizza, but 8-year-old Reed doesn't remember the Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Well, I feel like you need to step up your pizza knowledge here, boy. Come
Sounds
on
like
now.
a weekend trip to Chuck E. Cheese to see Mr.
Well,
Chuck
next time you're here,
E. Cheese.
Next time you're here,
We're not going to Chuck
I think,
E. Cheese.
Well, just to get the pizza. We don't have to go there.
Oh, okay, fair.
I mean, we did go to the casino when you were here last week.
That was
and
fun.
I mean, that's basically the kid casino.
Yeah, I never thought about that. It kind of is.
It's definitely the first time I went into a casino, I'm like, wow, this is a lot like Dave & Buster's. And the first time I went into Dave & Buster's, the first thing I said was, wow, this is a lot like Chuck E. Cheese.
You say, wow, this is a lot like a casino.
Yeah, I was 4 going into Dave & Buster's. Wow, where's the blackjack table? But no, we had a fun time last week. I don't know if you had as much fun as I did, but
I did. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
That was your first casino experience, was it not?
It was my first legal gambling age casino experience. Because I had been to Vegas freshman year of college for the broadcast convention out there. But I was not old enough to gamble, so I simply just walked through the casino, smelt all the secondhand smoke, and then kept walking. Because they're very big on not having people under 21 in there.
Well, I mean,
which is understandable.
Last time I was there, it didn't even really smell like secondhand smoke. I don't know what kind of crazy ventilation they have, but I mean, it sucks all the smoke right up. You don't even smell it. Was that pre-COVID? Okay. That was pre-COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah, when would that have been? 2019?
Yeah, you're an old guy. Old man.
I'm an
Reid.
Old man.
Down there at the casino, smoking a cigar at the blackjack table.
Yeah, right.
But no, we had a fun time. We went over to the casino. Yeah. We played some darts. We played some doubles ping pong. We didn't end up playing sting pong though. You said you've never played sting pong.
I have not. I know what it is, but and that's why I did not want to participate.
Well, you run around the table. So we played ping pong right at this table right behind me with these books on it right here. And Sting Pong, you hit it, and then you got to run to the other side, and everyone is running around the table. And when you miss, then you get 3 strikes. 3 strikes, you get a ball to the back. So,
You get a ball to the back.
Ball to the back, back ball. But it's very painful. So it's actually probably a good thing that we didn't play that because I was not in the mood for getting hurt. But yeah, no, we
You were the one
did
that
that.
suggested it, though.
Well, I like to have a good time. And so when I tell you what, we're going to play Sting Pong, you better believe I wasn't going to lose that game. I felt bad for you.
Sting Pong, but with darts. No.
Oh, my gosh.
Did you see that TikTok I sent the group chat that no one replied to? I thought that was great. Where I said it was Patrick playing darts, and it was just the guy hitting the wall 3 times.
Oh, yeah. You sent it at like 6:30 in the morning, and that was before my legally required
That's fair.
reply time. Anything between the hours of 7 and 9 results in a reply, but anything outside those time slots,
yeah,
you get rejected. I
that
don't know.
TikTok wasn't nearly as good as when Patrick hit the pillow with the dart somehow.
Dude, that was I don't even know how he managed to do that. He threw the dart, somehow hit the board and bounced back. I don't know. None of us are over here. No Robert Van Gerwen's over here. Michael Van Gerwen. I'm sorry, not Robert. He's a famous dart guy.
The only one I know is that who's the guy with that Titanium song?
Oh, yeah. No, that's not him. That's a different guy.
Oh, Stephen Bunting. Yeah. He's on TikTok a lot. Yeah.
No. Michael Van Gerwen, though, he's the guy who's always hitting the 180. 180! I could be a dart announcer, dude. I want to be that's my lifelong goal is to be a dart announcer. Yeah.
Yeah? Oh,
just do math and say numbers on a stage into a microphone. Oh, God. I mean, it does not get better than that. Well, that is true. I'm not good at math. No.
Not good. Oh, gosh.
But so today, what I like to talk about on the show is a recent debate that we've been having in my house. So
can we call it the Cap household now that you guys are engaged?
Yeah, we're moving towards that, right?
Okay,
we're moving towards that.
I don't know. You have too short of a last name to make a hybrid with hers, so, and I don't know how to pronounce hers half the time anyway. So
Carcerano. So Carcerano with a K.
Caparano.
Caparano.
That sounds like we just invented a new type of pasta.
Caparano. We had Nicole made homemade pasta sauce last night, and it was, let me tell you something, delicious.
Yeah,
delicious.
That sounds good. You want to send some out by me?
I might actually. But no. We've been having a debate, and I thought maybe you could weigh in on it because as you have been designated the counselor, the problem solver.
Gosh, jeez. Okay.
Of our relationship.
Great.
So, at the time of recording this, we're recording this on the 6th of January. So, this is right after Christmas has taken place, right?
Yeah.
You know, Christmas, as some of you may know, some of you may not, Christmas, the 25th of December, every year. You can check your calendar. I guarantee same day this year.
You know what? I just thought of something. When my dad was a teacher, he would have kids ask him what day Christmas was. Be like, what day is Christmas this year?
What did he teach? Wait a second. I didn't know your dad was a teacher.
Yeah, he taught middle school for most of his career, and then he did the last 10, 15-ish years was 5th grade. So, he heard a lot of good questions, like, what day is Easter?
Well, it's on Easter.
What day is
the day
Christmas?
after the day before Easter.
It's like, oh gosh, it doesn't move, guys. Christmas is always December 25th.
It's not like one of those weird holidays, like one of those floating holidays where it's like the third Thursday in November.
Third Tuesday after the sun rises at 8 o'clock in August, and then we will celebrate, Plant Day. That's why we have Arbor Day.
The summer solstice -2, and then 3 weeks before that day after.
I need a whole, got to PEMDAS my way through that equation just to figure out when the holiday is.
But no, so we're talking about Christmas, right? And Christmas decorations, as you saw when you were here, we've got the lights outside, around the garage, around the windows. We look like a regular gingerbread house. Okay.
Yeah, the icing on the cake is the inflatable wiener dog in the front yard.
Yes, the inflatable. That was a Nicole touch. She was a big fan of the inflatable wiener dog. So the question is, at what point is it appropriate to leave your Christmas decorations out until? Are we talking New Year's? Are we talking Valentine's Day? Are we talking we're just going to leave them up all year long? And
see, continue.
The reason for this, brouhaha, as it were. I'm one, New Year's, we've got the break. I've got the break, the days off from work. We're going to take it up. It's going to be all cleaned up by New Year's.
Yep.
Nicole, on the other hand, not like that.
That is exactly
not like that.
Where I thought both of you would stand on this issue. I knew that was coming.
She wants to leave it up 365 days a year.
Like the tree?
And like everything. I mean, she wanted to light the fireplace, wrap some more presents, put them below the tree. I'm like, it is December 29th. We've got like 362 days until Christmas.
You're telling me she'd want to wake up on picture this. Wake up, it's the middle of June. You are covered in sweat. You have the AC on, but it is still 90 degrees outside, a warm Illinois day. And you walk out in your summer pajamas, whatever those may be, and you walk out and you light the fireplace and look at the Christmas tree?
I mean, that's, I think, her ideal world. Yeah. Christmas in July, right? We actually just had a conversation about that today at work. We're going to start posting Christmas in July. So, but
you got a head start on it.
Well, yeah. I mean, we do. So, what are we thinking? Are we Team Logan? Are we Team Nicole with this argument? Because if you're not on Team Logan, this is not going to work out here. I'm going to leave the call immediately.
I am on Team Logan.
Yes, okay.
My family.
There we go.
We put the Christmas tree up the day after Thanksgiving, or like the weekend after Thanksgiving, and the tree comes down New Year's Day. It's like our way of ushering in the new year. We'll keep up, my mom will keep up other, winter decorations. Like she has, those, Christmas village homes, those Dickens villages, like you guys. Okay, those stay up a little bit into January because they're more winter-themed. Santas get replaced with snowmen, things like that. The reindeers go away, and out comes the winter deer that is slightly different because it doesn't have antlers, So that's the transition point. For me, I've always thought it was a nice way to, usher in the new year.
Right.
New year, we're taking on the tree, we're ushering the new year. The people that keep it up through February, I don't know, I don't get it. The people that keep the trees up all year round are crazy. I don't understand that. Okay. You know what's even crazier than keeping the Christmas tree up all year round? The people that keep the tree up but take the Christmas stuff off and then redecorate for other holidays.
See, that was going to be my next point. Was Nicole was like, well, we can get a Valentine's Day tree, we can get an Easter tree. I'm like, who are the Easter bunnies going to be putting eggs on the tree? What's going on here?
If I go over to someone's house for some sort of gathering and I walk in and they have a tree in their living room with eggs and rabbit ears on it for Easter, I'm probably turning around and going home. Because I may not make it out of that home safely. This could turn into something like The Shining, and now we're all trapped in the house with the Easter tree. And what are we going to do? We're going to eat the eggs on the tree? No, they're plastic. Can't do anything with that.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I just never understood. And even before you talk about putting up the tree after Thanksgiving, Nicole, the day after Halloween, she's like, well, time to set up for Christmas. I was like, no, it's not.
No, can we give thanks first? We're just skipping over the giving thanks part. Yeah.
The only saving grace to that point was we were hosting Thanksgiving, so I could say, well, we're having people over. We can't be eating turkey and looking at Santa Claus at the same time. It's just not going to work. Okay.
You're stealing the turkey's thunder.
Yeah.
And so a spotlight.
At least then, we could use that. I could use that to my advantage. It did not help that our neighbors are super into Christmas, and so I mean, I swear the Halloween day, it was probably the day after, but I remember Halloween day they were out there putting up Christmas lights. So
no,
I mean and I like Christmas. Don't get me wrong. I love Christmas.
Yeah.
When I lived at my parents' house, the only time we put up a tree and lights is if I did it. Because now since I've moved out, they don't put up a tree or lights anymore.
No tree?
So, no tree, no lights, no joy. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I was clearly the life of the party over there at that house.
Your father Ebenezer Scrooge?
Well, he might be.
With some of the stories you tell.
But no. And so, yeah, I just feel like that she is so out of line with how her Christmas timeline is set up that I can't even begin to describe the frustration that I feel on a daily basis.
I should say, going back to the whole redecorating the tree thing, I don't like that. I got no issue with people putting up themed decorations throughout the year. You get to St. Patty's Day, put up some green stuff around the house, Easter, bring out some bunnies. My mom's got stuff like that she'll do around the house. 4th of July, get the red, white, and blue. Everyone turns a little bit more patriotic around that season, regardless of where you're at.
Boom shakalaka.
August is kind of a lull,
That's back to school. I mean, working at a higher learning institution, boom, we'll get some pencils out, school bus,
yep, an
lunch
eraser,
pail,
a couple apples,
backpack.
Yeah,
good to go.
October, Halloween, November, Thanksgiving. Then you get Christmas. January is just winter, Valentine's Day, and then the cycle restarts, It's great. We pretty much have a holiday a month that you can loosely decorate around or find something to decorate around with, We don't need to be keeping the tree up all year.
I know. I agree. I'm glad you and I are on the same page. And we're going to get Nicole down here. I need you to talk some sense into her, okay? And we'll be good to go.
I think, too,
because I know she hangs on every word that Reid Poland says. So I tell you what.
This is one of those topics, though, that you are either on one extreme or the other. Like, you never meet someone that's, like, in the middle.
Right.
You're either like a Christmas tree only for the season or like, oh, we're keeping that thing up as long as possible. There's no in between. And I don't really know why. It's very divisive for some reason, and it's just a tree. It's just a tree.
I feel like, though, it goes back to upbringing. Nicole's mom, big Christmas tree lover, Christmas trees for all the holidays, Easter, Christmas, all of the stuff. And now, you guys aren't a real tree kind of family, are you?
I thought of this, okay? Maybe this is the secret to... You guys don't have a real tree either, correct? Okay.
No, we do not.
The secret, I think, to having Nicole kick the Christmas tree thing is to get a real tree. Here's what you do. You get the real tree, you keep it alive and green and stuff until Christmas. And then, like a robber in the night, you slowly siphon out the water from the base of it. So the tree slowly the tree slowly starts to die. And then you wake up one morning, coincidentally January 1st, and the bowl is empty, and the leaves are falling off. And you're like, oh, well, we got to get rid of the tree.
Like a robber in the night, he says. It's like in A Christmas Story when it starts on fire and everything just falls onto the floor.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of, sort of. Not really, but a little bit. You got
to recreate that, and then it's good.
Yeah.
She may get a little suspicious after the first year. You can't do it like year after year. Like by like year 3 of the tree magically losing all its water come January 1st, that's a little suspicious, but...
Well, it's you know what they say, she's superstitious, I'm just a little stitious, so I think we'll be good to go. Sure.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Fun times. I don't know. I gotta go take down the Christmas tree right now. But before that,
time has come. Yes.
Time has come. Everybody's favorite segment, including mine. I know you hate this, but that's too bad. We're gonna go anyway.
Oh, I like odd news.
Would you like to go first then?
Sure, I'll lead off.
After you, good sir.
Mine is entitled "Emu Seen Wandering Loose in Maryland Town." These residents of this community kicked off the new year with an unexpected special guest. An escaped emu. Maryland State Police said it was an escapee from its owner's property on New Year's Day and has since been seen wandering around the town of Mardella Springs. Animal control investigators. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say the emu is the Maryland state bird, in which case I was going to say that Maryland automatically wins state bird competition, but I don't think that is accurate.
Surely it is an oriole.
I thought that's what you said, and if it's not what you said, then it's probably not. It's Australia's national bird, but it is not. It does not appear to be a state bird.
I didn't say that it was. I said Maryland State Police. Is that what you heard?
Right. Maybe.
Anyway.
I don't know. But according to Google, emus only live in Australia.
Correct.
Or in a zoo. So.
And a look at baseball tells us that Maryland state bird is the Baltimore Oriole.
Like an Oreo? I always thought that's what they were. The Oreos.
Sure, close enough.
I'm not a baseball fan. I don't understand baseball.
Back to the emu story. Okay. Animal control investigators were working together with the bird's owner to try and locate and capture it. Two people, Patty LaConte, said she and her husband encountered the emu while driving home from Ocean City on Wednesday morning. She said it must have been a hell of a New Year's Eve on the farm this year. This is a great point of this article. The emu was confirmed to be a different bird that was seen wandering through the area in October. That emu was captured and returned home with help from neighbors and the Delaware Natural Resources Police. This loose emu, witnesses are being urged to keep a safe distance and report sightings to the county animal patrol.
So, two things.
I love how this is
I was going to say...
This isn't the first time this has happened, you know?
I know. I thought we talked about this on the show before.
Yeah. Oh, there's also another line here. It said that the bird was accompanied by a man with a mustache and aviators, and he was kept repeating, "Only pay for what you need." And then the sky turned yellow.
Like the Rocket Mortgage guy?
And it ended up becoming a Liberty Mutual commercial.
Liberty Mutual, that's what it is.
That joke would have landed so much better if you knew what I was talking about.
I was close. I was close.
I love how this is the second time that this has happened in like 2 months. I do remember talking about this first emu, though. This is being very familiar.
Yeah, I still don't understand how you can lose an emu. Like, I feel like that is a pretty big bird. I don't know if you've seen, Kevin Hart has a comedy special, I forget which one it is, where I think he's talking about an ostrich, though, where the ostrich is running next to the car, and he's driving 35 miles an hour, and the ostrich is running. His body is facing this way, but his head is looking right at Kevin Hart in the car.
Yeah. Jeez.
But I think that's an ostrich. But
I think an ostrich is a slightly more upright bird than an emu.
Emus have those beady red eyes, and it almost looks like a turkey with really long legs is kind of what it looks like.
Ostriches are also faster, and they can go days without water. The more you know.
Like a camel. Distant relative of the camel.
Kind of like a camel, yeah. 9 differences. Look at this. We don't have to talk about all these, but ostriches are larger. They live longer. They're in Africa instead of Australia. They have larger wings, 2 toes instead of 3.
Is this an article that you found about the differences between ostriches and emus?
Yes, this is from A to Z Animals. Ostriches' eggs are heavier.
I know you have that page bookmarked, too, by the way. I know that was just, you had it queued up ready to go.
Did you know that an ostrich can run up to 45 miles an hour?
Yes, that's what I'm saying, man.
But emus can still
hustle.
do 30. Emus can still move.
Yeah, 30 is about 29 miles an hour faster than me.
Both, though, some weird-looking birds.
They are.
You know.
I don't know what happened there.
I think we should take a trip to Maryland and try to find this emu. What was the
Maryland
animal
or Australia? We can go to the land down under.
We were thinking about going someplace out west to capture some animal that one time. You remember that? It was like Washington or something. There was something on the loose.
I do remember that. I don't remember what it was.
What that was, though, now.
It might have been a honey badger or something. I don't know. An armadillo. Was it? I think it was an armadillo. No.
No,
not an armadillo. I like armadillos, though. Dude, Australia's got some cool animals. Armadillos, ball form of a animal, emu, kangaroo. I mean, come on.
Do they have porcupines?
I do not know.
Have you seen that
But
family? Oh my gosh, I remember that Family Feud clip of like, it's like name a
Yeah,
word
yeah,
that
I know.
begins with pork, and he goes "you pie."
yeah, dude, that guy was great.
Oh, name a word that follows pork. You pine. What?
What?
That's a classic.
That is probably the greatest answer that has ever been given in the history of Family Feud.
Oh wait. Oh, and then there's the pork loin. Pork loin.
Pork lawn. Pork lawn. What?
Classic clip. Classic clip. All
Name
right.
something that a robber wouldn't. Oh, we should go over that. That should be next week's topic. What are the best answers? We just read answers and try not to laugh.
That would be
Read
good,
answers from the Family Feud.
Yeah, that could be fun.
That's a great option.
That could be a lot of fun.
But we got my odd news still. Chinese man throws playing cards to slice cucumbers and light matches. Now, I don't know about you, but for a while, I have a lot of hobbies, passions, pastimes. Throwing cards, one of the I was an early adopter of the card throwing techniques, okay? I was probably 6 years old. I was launching playing cards, at the wall, sticking them in, watermelons and other various fruit.
Watermelons?
So I'm a big fan. Watermelons, yes, plural. I'm a big fan of throwing the playing card.
Of course you are.
And a Chinese man with a unique skill set broke a pair of Guinness World Records by using hand-thrown playing cards to slice cucumbers and light matches. I'm not even going to say this person's name.
Oh, go
Shang
for it.
Zahul. On social media, told Guinness World Record he cultivated his marksmanship skills by playing with slingshots and skipping stones as a child. So he started throwing cards not even until college. Reed, this is a record we could break right now. Soon the video of his skills that he posted online became his full-time career. So this guy is a full-time card thrower.
That's pretty cool.
Yazoo, not to be confused with his brother. Yahoo, that's the guy who has the chocolate milk. He spent months training to take his skills to the next level and become a Guinness World Record holder. That is unbelievable. He broke his first world record by using playing cards to slice through a certain amount of cucumbers in 60 seconds. How many do you think it was?
41.
You're looking at the article. But it is 41. Moments later, he earned his second title by lighting 29 matches with his throwing cards. So, no, you're no fun. You take all the fun out of it for me, okay?
I'm sorry.
God.
I want to go back to finding a bird story.
Yeah, we need more birds in the basement, I think.
There's a bird lost, and I was going to make a bird in the basement joke there, too.
A bird lost in the basement. Got to find it.
Bird lost in the basement.
Yeah, don't worry. The basement birds are on patrol here. But yeah, no, that was fun when we talked about that with Rick, because I don't think he's been here since that experience with the bird in the basement. So
I forgot that he was there for that too. Not that he was much help because he was in a boot,
Yeah, he was injured, Rick.
He was injured, Rick. Yeah, injured Rick.
Injured Rick.
Yeah.
Well, if you haven't seen last week's episode, Reed was here and we were over there on the couch with two of our other good friends, Cody and Patrick, and that was a really fun conversation where we blind ranked some fast food, blind ranked some pizza. Patrick had some hot takes of pizza, not gonna lie.
He did. Are the couches still set up how they were for that episode?
Oh no, that was torn down that night. Well,
all right.
I had left it set up because we had decided we were going to record the next day.
Yeah, we had talked about
so I set it back up,
yeah.
And then you left.
Yeah.
And then I had to clean it all up, which was fine. I got it done. It was actually not that hard to break down. It was easier to break down
and then set up.
Then set up, yeah. But since then, I've gotten the audio snake. So next time, it'll be ready to go.
I forgot you had the audio snake.
So, all right.
Man.
Well, it was fun.
Yeah.
This record, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but
this episode?
This episode was brought to you by the birds in the basement and our social media platforms.
Oh, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Basement Birds. Find us.
Find us right now.
Yeah.
We're going live. We're going live with some clips and some viral content. What?
Hopefully viral.
Oh, yeah. Always viral. Well, thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.